I say about these bags? There's so much. I guess I can start by explaining the whole entire process, right? Let me start with that. This is the bag that most bag makers told me I couldn't do. I came up with this concept about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, and the concept was, my big thing was I wanted to print the fabric before it was sewn. So, as you can imagine, that really creates this shitstorm. The first problem you run into is nothing's made in America, unfortunately. So it was my quest to find a bag company that was making their bags in America. So I found a company called Fitmark that makes a duffel bag, nice simple duffel bag that is made in America. I wanted a really simple duffel bag, the classic duffel bag physique, if you want to call it that. I didn't want tons of pockets, tons of nonsense. I wanted one simple pocket on the inside and the classic duffel bag. Now what I wanted to do was get that company to send me the fabric after they cut it so I can lay it out and I can print it. Because the big thing that I wanted to do was have the prints, I wanted to be hand printed underneath the seams, which is hard to do. So they sent me all the cut fabric, we laid it out. We had to mess with inks forever because I wanted to do a waterproof nylon, but plastisol doesn't like nylon. And I wanted to use plastisol because I like the textured feeling of it. So I was stubborn. The whole time I was stubborn. But if we came out with a duffel bag, I wanted to make the perfect duffel bag. I wanted to make my dream duffel bag, or I didn't want to do it. So Fitmark agreed to send us the fabric. So they sent us all the fabric, we print it. Now we send it back to them. Now, I mean, they're faced with a little bit of a headache, being that instead of just sewing through fabric, which is the nylon, and the nylon strapping, in between, like a sandwich, now there's ink that their machines have to sew through. Which, always poses more of a threat. Did an amazing job. I think it's the coolest thing ever, and I hope that people really respect the extra steps we took with this bag, but we're all printed underneath the seams. After we get the bag back, and it's printed underneath the seams, super clean bag, looks very tasteful, but I wanted to do a little bit more to it. So, to sort of match more of my outfits, match more of my style, we went back and by hand we distressed all the ink. So it gives it a really cool, like sort of worn in textured look. Now the nylon itself will never, ever, this bag, I don't think I could have picked a better bag. It's not ever gonna tear, break, anything. It's a dope bag. But the ink, having the distress, it really breaks up that tone on tone. I'm a really huge tone on tone guy. So seeing that really bright contrast of the light gray ink on the black was just driving me crazy. So we distressed it all, and then I went back with a can of Montana spray paint, and we did some oversprays. So it gave it this really cool gradiated effect. It's such a dope bag. And even looking at it right now, it looks so wild because it's a brand new, super in shape bag, but it's distressed. I couldn't be happier. On the inside is bright red, which is a nice little surprise. I like that. And at the top here, there is a pocket. That's where I put, my keys and my cell phone and stuff like that, my wallet. I've been carrying this bag for, I don't even know. I've been carrying the one for a year. The printed one I've been carrying for a few months now. But yeah, this was my dream all along, and everyone I went to said, well, we ship our bags overseas to get made, so we won't be able to do such a small number. And on top of that, no one was willing to let me print, send it out, then get it sewn. There's just so many steps. So, you take the price of a normal bag, you've shipped the fabric here, shipped the fabric there, you have the loss in what we print wrong, you have the loss of material, and there's just so many mistakes to be made. But when it comes together, I mean, it makes a duffel bag that is just fucking awesome. Printing under the seams, the hand distress, the overspray. We took such a professional, high-end looking bag, and we really were able to just manipulate it and sort of tie the two worlds together of a super clean duffel with, you know, the work logo. And I don't know, man. I'm like excited about this bag. I've been dreaming about this thing for 2 years, and it's finally here. I mean, everything's high quality. The thing is not going to break. Everyone who gets it's going to love it. Shout out to Fitmark for helping me make this happen. Without you guys, I probably would have never done a duffel bag. So I can't wait to get this out there and show people that you can put extra steps into things, and it's worth it. Even if you're not making tons of money, even if you know you got to search around for 2 years to find someone to help you, it's worth waiting and putting the time in to get exactly what you want. So they'll be releasing tonight at midnight. I hope you guys enjoy it.